Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME, and welcome back to another episode of, sorry, trying to fix my headphones a little bit again, okay, I think that should be okay. Anyways, I hate this now. I'll have to fix this tomorrow, I think, after this whole session of videos I have to do today. What am I trying to say? Yeah, welcome back to another episode of Zero Time Dilemma. Last episode we were basically in the... Well, we took 2 episodes to finish through this puzzle room, which is the surveillance room, I think it's called. I might be wrong. I might be wrong for this one. Let me see. Control room. There we go. That's what it's called. Sorry, let me... Okay, I wanted to make sure that I had the sound loud enough and not too quiet. But yeah, I wanted to start by saying the headset is breaking down on me, so I do apologize as I mess around with it a little bit as I'm recording here. Can't believe this headphones has been with me about 7 years now. It's funny to me because my first headphones was, well, I have to probably out myself with the type of headphones I use, and that was the Turtle Beach headphones. I know some people have some I wouldn't say disdain, but some people don't like Turtle Beach because it just it's not the greatest headphones around, and I wouldn't say they are bad by any means. I just think that they're poorly built in the sense that it doesn't fit bigger heads usually, because they keep getting stuck with the plastic. I don't know about other headphones. I didn't do enough research on other headphones, but I know some headphones have this adamant feeling of getting having to be plasticky every time with materials, because I guess it's cheaper to build with plastic instead of metal, and making malleable metal and stuff like that, or bendable metal that helps with your big ass head or something like that. Well, my head is pretty big, so that's why I'm saying big ass head. But I stuck with the Turtle Beach. I believe I had the PX22 or something like that. Which was because the reason why I bought the Turtle Beach was because at the time I was playing through console recordings for running through the Elgato and everything, that I needed that extra component because I didn't want the echo to hit my microphone and the TV blasting the console game onto the microphone. So I wanted a headphone that would accommodate to that, and yeah, they ended up playing with my PC games and everything. It was fine usually, so it wasn't a bad deal to trade off from that. And then it was that Turtle Beach, the first Turtle Beach headset I had broke on me back in 2018, 2017, and we had I think there's some videos from the old series. I don't know exactly which game it was. But it was a set of series that I had a video where I had a pink wrapping onto the thing because it stabbed my head because the plastic inside the cushion snapped, and it stabbed my head. So my head's now getting stabbed by that thing, giving me headaches and head pains every time I try to put it on and stuff. But now, and then after that, I had to replace it with this headphones, which is another Turtle Beach, which I was concerned because I was doing a bit more research on the headphones I wanted to get, and I found out the PX22, although it had great sound quality, that's all I'll say, the model just had too much plasticiness to it, and it was kind of a decent fit to my head. But this headphones was the smaller kind. Sound quality is not bad either, but just that it's still the stupid plasticky style that I really dislike, and it was much smaller, and people said oh, it didn't fit my head, my big ass head is just getting hurt with it. I mean, sound quality's not bad, sound quality's great, but just every single fit that Turtle Beach has made, it's almost for kids rather than for adults and kids. I don't know, that's how I feel about it, but I need to buy some new headphones. Maybe in the future, I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, in this particular year of 2026, the economy ain't doing so hot, so I don't think I'm gonna be getting a headset anytime soonish. So I have to live with this headphones for now. Maybe I might buy earbuds. Maybe, I mean, that might be a little bit more nicer for me. Unfortunately, let's keep something small and short, or something small for price. But yeah, sorry, I went on a tangent for about 5 minutes. I do apologize. I just feel like I needed to call that out because I get bothered by the fact that I'm like, I want to explain my history of what I've been through. I mean, this is 7 years, as I say. This is bought in 2019, I believe. And then the previous headphones was bought in 2014. Yeah, because I started off with earbuds. I didn't have any like official headset until a little later. So I had 2014, and then that died on me on 2018-ish, and I quit using it. I don't know if I. No, I think my parents threw it away because it was just like, I'm not gonna use it again. And it was already dying on me, so I didn't want to deal with it. So I think it was like another 7 years as well. I think approximately 7. No, it's not 7 years. It's like 4 years rather. Wow, that's a shorter time period. Never mind. Okay, at least this one at least lasted longer than the other one for now. Anyways, we gotta plug this in. In last episode we did finish everything. We just had one more piece of the puzzle that will push us to finish this puzzle room, so let's just plug this damn baby in. I get that this cable will fit in that hole on the machine. Should we try? Yeah, let's do it. Oh! I think it's overcharged it to the point where it's burning the machine. You found it! Alright, now we can finally get to the cutscenes. Jeez. Oh, so that's what that was for.
消えましたよ。
ったく、ヒヤヒヤさせやがって。天井の消火装置のおかげか。
ああ、だと思うが、だとしたらやばいな。二酸化炭素の噴出が止まらない。このままでは全員。
Oh, they're gonna suffocate in here.
空気中の二酸化炭素の割合はおよそ 0.04%。脱出限界濃度は 5% ぐらいだと言われてる。
脱出限界濃度
？30分間吸い続けても後遺症が残らない濃度のことだ。さらに 7% を超えると数分で意識を失い、その後
これよりディシジョンゲームを開始します。
Oh,
ディシジョンゲーム。
is this the Monty Hall?
扉の脇にある10個のロッカー、
Oh,
この中のどれか一つに酸素マスクが入っています。
one oxygen
ど
mask?
のロッカーを開きますか？
くそ、ゼロもやろう。
Wait, a
とにか
cunning?
く早くロッカーを。
何番だ？何番のロッカーに？
Oh, we only get one choice?
カルロスさん、決めてください。
確率は10分の1。手がかりがない以上、勘で選ぶしか。
So this is the choice we make. I'm not good with this because I have no clue. I don't really know. I really don't. I'm so confused what to do. Ugh. I like it that they make some sounds instead. I don't know. It's 1 out of 10, meaning that we might not be able to figure it out beyond just... Unless it's randomized, maybe, but I don't think it is randomized in a way. So the last time when I explained the Monty Hall problem, I think I just explained it like... as a different problem. Maybe it's not the Monty Hall problem. Maybe that's just my thinking. I haven't looked it up still. I explained it at the start of this puzzle run, but I forget what... I don't think it's exactly that. I should probably look up what the Monty Hall problem is. My best guess... 6. I don't know. I don't really know. You think I have any clue?
なんだと？
私はどのロッカーに酸素マスクがあるか知っています。
Yeah, I know that.
もし今選んだロッカーにマスクがあるなら、残り9つの ロッカーのうち8つをランダムで
Oh,
開き
there
ま
it
す。
is.
もし今選んだロッカーにマスクがなければ、正解のロッカー以外の8つのロッカーを開きます。
Okay, so it is exactly the problem I called out. There it is.
これは
モンティホール問題。
Yeah.
さて、残りのロッカーは2つに絞られました。どちらのロッカーを開きますか？なお、出口の扉は20分後に開放されます。
Oh.
20分。とてもじゃないが20分なんて。
Junpei.
どうしたんだ順平。
だってめちゃめちゃラッキーじゃねえか。当たる確率が10分の1から2分の1になったんだぜ。
違います純平君。
That's not how it works.
確率は確率。
Oh no, she can't even explain the probability.
茜。おい茜、茜、しっかりしろ。
She's always the one who gets knocked out first.
まずいぞ。一刻も早くマスクを手に入れないと。一体どっちだ？どっちのロッカーに？
Yeah, you get a second choice, I think. Yeah. So that's how it works. Okay. So I was right that it is the Monty Hall problem. Okay. I was doubting myself because I was like, isn't this not the Monty Hall problem if it's not gonna do the thing? So here's the thing. Yeah, so here's the thing. The Monty Hall problem, I already explained this. I'm going to explain it in short again. Shorten it to 3 doors. You have a donkey for 1 door, $10 for 1 door, and $100 for the 3rd door. So you get a choice. You pick a door. Let's say you pick the middle one. The middle one is whatever door it is. And then you open 1 door. That 1 door opens. It's either... it will most likely be the donkey or the $10. And technically, when you have 2 doors left, regardless of donkey or $10, you if it's the donkey, then you only have $10 on the other side of the door, or $100. Like you get like just one or the other. If you have the if you have the $10 that opened up, then it's either the donkey or the $100. So we're in the case where it's the donkey or the $100 kind of scenario, because everything else is the $10, which is the nothingness anyways. We need the $100. So yeah, it is kind of a Monty Hall Monty Hall problem. It's just a little bit different because there's no extra prize. There's no 3rd prize. But yeah, probability explained. It's not really technically 50-50. I think. Oh, what was the math behind it? The math was like 1/3 chance, right? And you got 2/3 to not get it. But I think it's like 1/3 times 1/2. So I think it's like 1. Is it 1/3 times 1/2? I'm trying to remember what the math was because we had to remember it, but I tend to forget because I don't use it in everyday problems. I guess usually probability is always hard for me to remember because it's like mathematical equations. What do I want to choose? Should I stay or should I go? As the song says, for this blocker decision. But it's like, yeah, it's like, so it's 1/10 times 1/2, something like that, I think. So your probability is essentially, it's not times, but maybe like minus, maybe. Or maybe not minus, maybe like, is it add maybe? I think adding makes more sense. So like if it's 1/10 plus, I'm sorry, I'm getting stuck with the math in my head. So it's like 6 out of 10, so 3/5. So your probability is 3/5 sort of kind of thing, I bet. I'm guessing, but I might be wrong. Anyways, point is, I'll stay. Usually the best choice is that you... I think that we had a class talking about, like, either staying or leaving, but I think the best choice is to say that you choose one of them, but
なんて
I'll take the bad ending. I don't know. Carlos.
無駄だ。もう一つのロッカー開くわけがない。
No, it won't.
どうして。
そういうゲームだからだ。俺たちは負けたんだよ。茜、できればもう一度声が聞きたかったが、どうやら。
I wonder if okay, well, I'll talk more after we get to this point. Get through this point. Oof, he just falls on top of her.
すまない。許してくれ。
Game over.
助けてやれな。
Game over. Not surprising, but also Junpei on top of Akane is kind of sad looking to me. Game over. Wait. Not game over? Not game over. Wow. Not game over.
本当に。
君はさっきのアナウンス信じているのかね。
What?
あんなもの全部デタラメに決まっている。
Oh.
みんな生きていると。
当然だ。だからこれから助けを呼びに。
Hmm?
よし、行こう。
はい。
Oh, that he just... I don't know why his conversation, or when he said something, it just cut off. It sounded like... They ain't coming back to save them. No way. But I'm guessing that's part of one of the endings that I did, or chose, I guess, maybe? I'm confused by that. Okay, game over, sure, I guess. That's not surprising in any bit of way. New save, because new episode, obviously. And back. I am curious where that landed in terms of the flow. I'm kind of curious about that. Where was it again? Here, I guess. Incorrect. I like how it's called. Incorrect. Wait, if I choose the right one, does that mean this thing's gonna open up for once? The stranded pair. Yeah, because that means that one of the team lives, right? And the stranded pair essentially is... Oh, I see. That's the transporter. Oh, okay. I see how it is. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting that some of these locks are still there, and just kind of annoying, rather. You know what? Yeah, let's just get back to it. We have halfway through the episode still, so let's get back to it. Let's make the right choice this time, hopefully. Alright. But yeah, I don't know. I forget what the math was for the Monty Hall probability. It's been a while since I've last seen it. It's been about, like... Okay, there we go. It's been about, like... Gosh. Just realized the time. I think it's like 6 years now since I've last taken the class for probability and statistics. Oof. It's been such a long ass time. So now it makes me wonder, if I choose another door, another locker outside of 6, would that mean that 5 will always remain there to be the one that, like, remains closed, maybe? Alright, let's choose number 1 then. Let's see. Unless the other door is, like, not 5, then I'd be curious. Already know what it looks like? Okay, so it does randomize. So each number you choose is randomized anyways. So each locker door you choose will randomize the next door anyways. So, in this case, I'm guessing that you'll always choose the next door, maybe? The other door that is not, like, open, because your best chances... Yeah, because I remember there was, like, we had a long conversation in the class, specifically on Monty Hall problem. Like, it took, like, 30-45 minutes of talking, because people kept asking questions about, like, why choose the other door instead of sticking to the door, and stuff like that. But, I think that I've always I didn't pay too much attention to it because it was just a lot of like people asking similar questions or circling around the same questions, because it was always to explain why it would be a better choice to choose the next door or choose the other door. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that the best chances of choosing the next door is better because the one that you choose may not be the best one, but you have to see that the other choices, like in this case, in this scenario, you don't have a secondary good choice. You only have one good choice and one bad choice. That's it. And that's the problem, is that we don't know in this case if it would work out in the way we want to, of the choice we make, of course. Probably not gonna have anything in it, but we'll see. If it does, I'd be laughing. Okay, there is. So one person, tell them what they win, achievement unlocked. Yeah, I said one, really? Yeah.
さっきの鼻渦、マスクが3つ入ってるとは一言も。そんな。
I'd say give it to Akane.
大丈夫だ。そのマスク、3人で順番に回してつければ。
No.
無理だ。
Yeah.
どうして？
扉が開放されるのは20分後だって言ってた。
True.
このボンベの大きさじゃ一人しか。
Yeah.
叫んだよ。
Only one person should stay.
叫んだよ。なあ、カルロス。頼みがあるんだが。
Oh?
分かってる。ここで判断を誤る奴は10年もこの仕事を続けていない。
Give it to Akane? Knew it. I had a feeling they would give it to Akane.
よかった。最後にまだお前の声が聞けて。なんだかあの祭りの時のこと思い出すよ。ほら、2人で行ったろ。あの時お前変なキャラクターのお面2つ買ってさ、俺にもつけさせようとして。そういやお前あの時浴衣着てたっけな。亡くなったお母さんの浴衣だって言ってた。だからサイズがブカブカで。また行きたいな、祭り。ダメ、純平君、早くマスクを。
No, he can't. Even Carlos can't. So they're saying that Carlos and Junpei is gonna die, I guess. Oh, and the ring finally drops. Oh. Interesting. Oh, she goes out on her own, too. So that means anybody could leave, essentially, right? Oh, Akane just left on her own. What? That's so sad. What the hell? And that's not an ending either. What? That's not even an ending. Wait, that's a game over? What? How? So both of them end up being a game over anyways? That is so random. I feel like that's like the most randomest like thing to end it on like that. Alright, let me check the flow. I mean, at this point, we're kind of technically done with any new puzzle rooms. Yeah, this is still locked. Damn it. I wonder what's preventing me from moving forward in that. Drink. Drink! Or does it mean that I can go back here and then it will continue progressing? Will I go... If I go back here, does that mean it progresses? or is that another path for a different team? For Team C. I'm guessing this is for Team C, but we haven't unlocked it maybe. Sorry, my chair's making a noise there. Yeah, I think we're done with all the new puzzle rooms we can enter for. So, oh, my bad. Yes, I didn't want to save. I was just needing to check the flow again. Yeah, so I got 2 choices. Technically 4, but 2. 2 realistically. One is to go back to the decontamination room and continue off to the rest of this part, because I'm believing that this is gonna unlock the... I'm guessing this would be the true ending. The far left side is the true ending of the game, but it doesn't give us the truth of what's going on with this whole bunker scenario thing. Because I think the true scenario of the bunker thing comes from this side of the truth of why we were here, why everything is the way it is. I think it's coming from the door of truth here, which I don't have any password to it anyways, because I don't know what the password is yet. And then the other choice I have is to go back to these decision trees and vote to execute certain teams to create whatever these are, so that it can unlock the last bit of puzzles that might be like blocked off here, like this one, and maybe something down here, I guess, maybe like the one that kind of branches off in this part, because we're missing a whole lot for, I think, Team Q. No, Team Q is missing a lot, and Team C is missing a lot, but Team D is almost done anyways. Some of them are just continuations of sorts. Or just kind of like gotta see the scenes again kind of thing. Yes, but that's the hard decision I have to make, honestly, because I really don't know where it begins and where it ends, and I don't know why certain parts are locked still, so we'll have to live with that. And also, I don't have the names for who killed who in these particular scenarios yet, and I think those will probably lead to... Well, this one will lead to the game over scene, obviously, but this will lead to like a lock, as the other scenes would work out similarly too. Yeah, so you know what? Let's make the obvious choice. I think I'm gonna do this one, which is to continue into the left side of this branch to finish up this particular branch of the tree, or at least reach up to a point where it stops, and then we will yeah. So basically, we don't press the button. We wait out the timer. Yeah, the point is to wait out the timer for the button. Because I didn't do that last time. I just press the button and say, okay, I'm gonna watch people die. I mean, this is not hard. It's just kind of like, hey, do this and do the other thing, and then that's it. And go. Alright. Back to decontamination to see where we go from here. If it just kind of cuts off at a point, that'd be interesting, where it just comes back to being locked until something happens.
ほらね、だから言ったでしょ。どのチームもボタンを押さなかったんですよ。これで私たち3チームの信頼関係が証明されたことになります。
Sigma.
君たちの中に勘違いしている者がいるかもしれないから言っておこう。私はボタンを押した直後にシャワーが作動するとは一言も言っていない。つまりいずれかのチームがボタンを押したかどうかはまだわからないということだ。
なんだと。
だったらいつ？あと1分で麻酔薬が。
Time to sleep.
そういうことか。
まさか眠ってる間に。
Yes.
さあ、間もなく就寝の時刻だ。次に目覚めた時、君たちはここで起きた90分の出来事を全て忘れているだろう。では、
You will. I think that's what it said. I don't know. Bing. Bing. Yeah, because it made sense that they were like, ha, you finished this whole section now. Okay, does that mean that something opened up? Oh, it did. It did open up. Oh, everyone got it. Okay, so everybody has the same... Interesting. So everybody had the same thing for this down part here, I'm guessing. Yeah, because it looks like everybody's gonna have one of the singular thing that is going to be for everyone. Alright. Fancy. And then, of course, once we finish all three, then I guess we basically unlock the last one, which will probably be Team D. Yeah, I think Diana's team is probably going to be the one who finishes it out, I think, for the most part. So it makes sense that way. Alright. So, in the next episode, I also don't know why they didn't let me save. They didn't save after that whole scenario, which is weird. In the next episode, we're going to continue into this particular room. I don't know what it is yet. And then we're going to, I think, solve a puzzle and then open the path, and then that would lead us to the next portion of that. I'm glad that there's some new rooms now, so everybody has, like, something at least. Diana's team's almost over anyways. Minus the ones that are cut off in a lock for now, but yeah, I think we'll figure it out when we get to that point. So, otherwise, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Nobody minds, and hope you guys have a great, amazing day. Good night to everyone watching this. So when we start, we're gonna start with Team Q because we did finish Team Carlos. We finished Carlos's team stuff, so I want to make sure we go back in the same loop of going to the next team, which is Team Q. And then Team D, and then Team C as the last one again, and then we'll finish up whatever the last branch of that flow goes to, and then once we finish with that, then we shall go and try to figure out how to unlock the last few locked rooms like these, because I really don't know how else we're gonna approach those ones. And we'll probably start to slowly refill or revisit some of those other scenes to hopefully unlock their last scenes, because I kind of want to see what happens with the last few puzzles that we're missing on terms of the stuff that's happening, and also revisiting the stuff to see what the names are, or what to do in those scenarios, or what will happen with certain scenarios and stuff. So yeah, other than that, that's it for this episode anyways. Roz out.